higher. You are listening to an exclusive review. A-S-O-T, A State of Trance.
Hey, what's up and welcome to a new 10 questions. And this week we have a trance royalty, I could say. Welcome to the studio, Aly Fila. How are you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm really good, actually.
You curious about your questions already or not?
Yes, I'm a bit afraid, actually.
Okay. The first question comes from Bissoy Hermina. How old were you when you started playing music?
Oh, that's an easy one. Okay. 15.
So last year.
Yes. Look.
How did you start out making music, or how did you start getting into music? Because I know that for me it's a long time ago. We're about the same age. So how did you get in touch with music, and how did you start?
All right. I got in touch with music since I was a kid. Let's say I loved music anyways. Starting I learned like the piano lessons and also the normal stuff like every kid gets. And then by the age of 15 years old, me and Ali, we got introduced to dance music. And
how did you get introduced to it?
Well, back then there was no internet. It was very
exactly. So
there was no YouTube, SoundCloud. There was nothing like that. So normally mixtapes, people coming from abroad with some CDs or tapes, records. Was the only way to get the new music. And we heard a couple of mixes from like back then Judge Jules, like all the guys from that time. And then we got introduced to Paul van Dyk, Armin, Ferry Corsten, Tiesto, and that was the start when we got interested in dance music, especially trance. Back then it was called whatever it was called.
Yeah.
And that's it. So
and then at a certain moment you were like, okay, now I want to make this music as well.
Exactly. Yeah. Me and Ali, we were like, we really love this music. Let's start doing something for fun. Do the music, see how it goes. No expectations,
And here you are.
Yeah, I'm here in the State of Trance
answering
studio.
questions. There you go.
Answering next question.
The next one comes from Leon Cothran. What helpful tip do you have for an up-and-coming producer?
I've said it many times. Just concentrate on what you wanna like do. What's your message? Every artist has to have a message.
What is yours?
Mine is like spreading good energy, positivity, happiness to people through music and through my performances. That's my main message. Like, I don't want any negativity in my life. And I think it worked well for me.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. So that's the tip you have for Liam.
And do what you believe in. Don't just follow something because people are telling you that's the right thing to do. Do what you really believe in, because when you're gonna succeed, you will be really proud of it.
That's true.
Yeah.
So believe in what you do.
Yeah.
And positive vibes.
And either you succeed or you don't.
Yeah.
You have to accept both.
That's true.
Yeah.
Up next is another question about inspiration. This is from Mohammed Tarek, 1994. What inspired you for making the future sound of Egypt's 600 anthem, Sense of Time?
I don't know if people will understand it, but let me try.
Yeah.
It was Prydz, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, the melody is more inspired by Eric Prydz.
So you were listening to a track and you were like, wow, I want to take this along in my own production.
Like, yeah.
And in the end, you were so proud of it. You were like, okay, this is going to be the future sound of Egypt's 600 anthem.
Exactly, yeah. The whole idea, like, it was inspired by Eric Prydz, and then we made it into our own style. Like, the melody was like kind of this.
And you're talking about the chords, or are you talking about the
chords, the pattern,
feeling,
the pattern itself of the melody? Yeah.
Okay. Next question comes from Yeril Cruz 17. When will you going to be releasing your next track? What is your next single?
Next single, not sure yet, because we have the album to be released end of October.
It's all about the melody.
And we just had our release with Chris Jones, Breathe. So not sure if we're gonna do one more single now, or we're gonna just release the album as the next release, the full album.
The whole process is a little bit like, okay, let's see how it goes. Is that the meaning, or?
No, it's not how it goes, because you need some time between singles, and I don't want to release a single with the album on the same day or same week. I don't think it makes sense.
And how do you feel that it's the right moment? Because you said it in the episode as well that you're gonna release the album somewhere in October.
Yes.
And you don't know it yet. And then the singles, you're also like, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. And like,
yeah.
how do you decide this? That you're like, okay, now is the right time to do it.
Well, we have a plan of around ADE, which is a good time to release an album. But at the same time, I don't wanna push it too much, and we don't have everything ready the way we want it, like all the planning, the artwork, the merchandise, everything, you know.
So as soon as that always in place, you're gonna be like,
exactly,
now it's the time.
Yeah, we try our best to keep like the date as we have planned, but we are not sure if
that's why you're saying end of October.
Yeah, sometimes things can go wrong. Yeah.
That's true. So it could be either 19th or it could be 21st, or it's gonna. We'll see.
Or 2022. You never know. No.
We have to be a little bit more patient.
Yes.
Well, let's keep it on end of October.
Yes.
Actually, there's a question about plans as well. This one comes from Goncha Lolus 17.
Excuse me, I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
Like every name you say,
yeah,
there's a number at the end.
That's because it's Instagram accounts. So a lot of people have the ad. So that's what I'm reading out. It's the ad and then the name. And most of the times there's numbers.
17. It's always 17.
There's 2 times 17 so far. So that's interesting. You know?
All right. Okay. Back to the
anyway,
question. Sorry.
No, it's all good. The question is, do you have any plans for 2020 already?
I have
more singles from the album.
Yeah. New singles, there's a lot of new things that happening. There's some things that I cannot say yet.
Can I because I always manage to squeeze out a little bit of details at least. Let me try it. Okay, you don't have to answer.
Okay.
There's going to be bigger Future Son of Egypt UV events next year.
Oh, of course, that's the plan for sure.
So the deeper stuff, that's one of the plans for 2020.
100%.
More singles from It's All About the Melody, of course.
And new singles, like completely new music. I don't want to stay for a whole year releasing just stuff from the album. I want to release also some new singles from us.
And then you have Future Son of Egypt 650 coming up.
Yep.
That's going to be big as well.
Yes.
And you're already planning this?
Already planning it. Honestly, like I've been thinking recently, I'm trying to not make many shows for the celebration. I want to concentrate on the Egyptian show.
Like Heraklion you have
with Heraklion
in October.
And to have the celebration. Actually, I want to do it that way more, to concentrate on just one event, or maybe another one every year, like have the Egyptian show plus one, somewhere in the world. That's what I want to do actually. And doing more FSOE club nights to promote our artists. And also I want to focus so much next year on UV, this Paul. We have some really good plans for UV, and I can see this brand will get really big in the next 2 years. And
this is the one that I was trying to get out of you, because you love to play a lot of techno stuff as well. Are you producing this as well?
Yes.
So when can we hear the first bits and pieces, or are you gonna do this on like a secret name, or that we'll never find out?
Well, it will be released someday with a secret name, and we'll keep it secret for a while.
I hate that, man. You need to wait for...
I've been playing many of those tracks in some of the sets.
In the open to close sets.
Open to close sets, yeah. And a lot of people were asking about those tracks. Like, they always had amazing feedback, actually. Everyone was going crazy on those tracks. So I was like really proud and happy about the music.
Why haven't you sent anything yet to me?
Okay, I will send you tonight, but you keep it to yourself.
Thank you.
Okay.
The next question comes from one of the state mates, Tone Ross. What are you guys most proud of doing in the last couple of years? What is the biggest achievement you guys have, or at least you're most proud?
You have seen it.
The pyramids,
of course.
Yeah.
That's easy.
That's an easy one. Yeah,
easy
that's even for me as well. Like,
yeah.
If people ask me what is the coolest thing you've done in your career, I will say, well, I joined the Future Son of Egypt celebrations in front of the pyramids.
Yeah, I'm really actually thinking of doing it again, to do like one more event at the pyramids, because I really miss it. It was amazing.
It's magical.
Yeah,
like
nothing compares. And even if you watch it on YouTube, it's not the same at all.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
So you're playing music and the pharaohs are like head bopping. Like,
Yeah, they are like,
this is nice. Next question comes from HNR Sound. When can we expect another progressive tune? Well, that's actually what I just asked. So maybe like to follow up with what you did together with Paul Thomas. Is there something on the album? Like
no. This album is like focused on the old Aly Fila sound.
And all about the melody.
It's all about the melody. No, nothing else than that. It's all about the melodies, beautiful melodies on this album. And it has the core of Aly Fila sound. And I think our hardcore fans will be happy with this album for sure.
Nice. Next question has to do something about about Egypt actually. This is from Islama BDL Hamid.
17.
No, there's no number this time. 16. Now, what is your favorite spot in Cairo?
Spot in Cairo.
What is the spot where you go to when you're back home? Which hardly happens because you're always touring.
Well, there is a very nice restaurant that I really like in Egypt, in Cairo, called Kazuku. So I'm doing some promotion for a friend of mine.
Kazuku?
Kazuku, yeah.
What is it?
It's an Asian fusion restaurant, and I love the place. Great food, drinks, really nice atmosphere.
So this is your go-to place.
I know. Whenever I'm there, I try to take my wife, some friends, and we go hang out there.
I already forgot the name. What was it?
I'll take you next time when you're in Cairo.
What was it called again?
Kazuku.
Kazuku. I'll try to remember that. Last but not least, the question from Sion Malone 14. He always has really good questions. Thank you for that. If you had to listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be?
For the rest of my life?
Yes, for the rest of your life.
Just one track?
One track. That's it.
Well, I would say I would still say the most special track for me, like from a clubbing experience, like when I started clubbing and going out, and it has to be For an Angel, Paul van Dyk. I never get tired of it.
No.
This melody, as simple as it is, you don't get tired of it, never.
So that's going to be the one tune that you'll be listening to the rest of your life.
Yes.
Good luck with that. No, well, that's it already.
Dun, dun, dun.
So here it is for you. Paul van Dyk, For an Angel. No, just kidding. Yeah, that's it already. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. And of course, thank you also for your takeover.
Thank you,
Had
Ruben.
a lot of fun.
Thank you so much for having me. Thanks to all number 17. Cheers, guys.
That's it for this 10 questions with Aly Fila. Make sure to check out his takeover. You can find it on Spotify, YouTube, and all the streaming platforms. Signing off. See ya. Bye-bye.
Lifting you higher. This is A State of Trance.